Hi Capricorn, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Kat. I'm a naturally gifted medium and I've been reading tarot and astrology for 30 years. So welcome to my channel. These are general readings that you will find here for your sun, moon and rising sign in the sign of Capricorn. They're not going to resonate with all of you, but I'm hoping to help a few of you. So let's jump in to August 2020. There could be a little bit of push and pull here with the Aquarian full moon that's happening on August 4th for you in making a really big decision, and it could pose a bit of a challenge for you as well, especially if you have a rising or moon in Aquarius, or if Aquarius sits for you in your Venus sign. So this could be to do with your relationships and so on and so forth, of where you're wanting to evolve differently or make changes. A lot of you are letting go of the restriction, of the fear, of something or someone or a circumstance that's needed to be cleared out for quite a while. There's a lot of liberation for some of you as well, of where you are breaking free from whatever restraints were there, whether it's a mindset or whether it's something that you've been negatively attached to. You're definitely moving forward and feeling liberated by the breakage, feeling very liberated by the closure. Others of you are using that inner knowledge and wisdom. You're having downloads from the crown chakra, lots of wisdom, dream states that seem to have messages in them. There's also a very huge understanding where the spiritual body is concerned. So again, source, spirit guides, spirit team are definitely around you and helping you to solve those problems or solve issues in the 3D here in the waking life. There's also a significance of tree of life. For some of you, you may be buying a jewelry piece that's got to do with the tree of life. There's also something to do with the feminine energy. You may be feeling a little bit more emotional than normal, or feeling that there is something in your path to do with women in your life. Feminine side of things, the growth of things, the fertility of things. You are receiving some great blessings is what I'm hearing. And there's a lot of things that are coming to fruition where your creativity is concerned. There's a fertility here, a newness, a renewal for some of you as well. August poses a little bit of opposition here with the Saturn element for you, which you may find a little bit constricting. You may find that people are not understanding you at this time as well throughout the month. You may need to smooth over something, or you may need to reconnect with someone that you were out of balance with to bring back an alignment. There's a lot of forgiveness here for you. Some of you are changing and transforming, so you're able to release and forgive a certain circumstance or a part of your life that's needed closure for a very long time. And I do feel that this fear of letting go, liberation right here with the Page of Wands straight up. Overall energy of knowing who you are, standing in your truth, going forward with what it is that you are really wanting to create, manifest and bring in. And there's also this liberation is here because you are letting go of the attachments. Archangel Michael and Archangel Raguel would be amazing archangels for you to call upon. Archangel Raguel as in severing any kind of disputes, arguments, and Archangel Michael for cutting the cords to people and situations that no longer serve and that you have grown out of. Let's jump into the tarot, and for you I'm using the Rider-Waite. And we'll see what they want you to know generally. I'm always channeling messages, so they may or may not resonate with you. Only take with you what you need and throw everything else out. Okay, and then we're going to get you some spiritual guidance from the beautiful Flower of Life cards with some extra kind of input. Wow, exactly. Deception. Be careful. We have four major arcana: the Hermit, the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant. So there's a lot going on, and now we have the Star. So there's a lot going on, and bottom of the deck we've got the King of Wands. So you guys have graduated in some way, you have ascended in some way, and this is a good thing because you are keeping yourself very grounded to know what it is that you need, know what it is that you need to cut away. King of Swords energy. Very powerful Aquarian energy here for you as well. You may have a rising or moon in Aquarius, And I do feel that having the enlightenment and the knowledge that Aquarius season may have brought you, this goes way back to Aquarius season for some of you who need to cut away somebody. This may be an Aquarius you need to cut out of your life once and for all. You have definitely given this person a lot of chances, more than they've deserved in some cases. The High Priestess, the highest card in the tarot, jumps straight out at me. Using your intuition, highly spiritual, and you are evolving, you are ascending, you are using that wisdom and knowledge that you having downloaded from that crown chakra. You are looking at I want to say the root chakra at this point, where your securities are concerned, using your intuition on making your decisions this month, really, really deciding on path, and sitting on the fence about something as well. Others of you are having things revealed to you in a karmic manner, in a way of where you see the full picture for what it really is, and you are able to make notes, or you're able to take notes about something and really recognize where something went wrong, or recognize where change is needed to be to flow. Whatever it is in a relationship of substance, perhaps a marriage union, you are not you're not really completely sure of what you want to do here. Some of you have given this person chance after chance. Some of you have an opportunity here of where you could reconcile, but you're unsure. You need to take time this month to really consider this path, because this is going to sign you up for quite a while. You're also undecided about people's motives. You know, you're wanting to understand why people are the way they are. Why are they behaving in a certain manner? Why have they changed so much? I don't feel that they've changed. I feel that you're the person who's done a lot of the changing here, and you have transformed yourself to a higher ascension, which is everybody else is trying to catch up with that. Now, for you in Leo season as well, you are going to be very grounded. You are going to be looking at those opportunities financially that are going to bring you abundance. And you're also going to be looking at your relationships and what the abundance brings there. You're also going to be very motivated to help others within their path or upon their path. And you may find the first couple of weeks of Leo season to be quite challenging for you, because you are evolving and you are ascending. And some of you are going to be asking the question of where you're nurtured in life and where you need to separate from. A lot of soul searching, the Hermit, Major Arcana. A lot of soul searching in this time of complexity, in this time of challenging, because you are making an important decision for yourself and what your path is, how your path wants to look, what you want on your own path. And the element of Mercury is very important to you as well, where communication is concerned, where communications are concerned in a positive light. And that also involves your relationships, Capricorn. So I do feel that you are allowing yourself now to realize what it is, where it is that you've gone wrong, what it is that you need to remove, to find and take those steps to broaden your horizons, to open the view of that communication that's positive, and to perhaps scope the areas of where you need to change, what you need to release, and who you need to release. There's a definite balance here where your money matters are concerned. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. So some of you are saving for the rainy day. Some of you are looking after number one. Some of you are being seen in a very highlighted way. For some of you, this is sudden success. For others of you, this has been gradual. Others of you are maybe dealing with someone who's a little selfish, self-righteous, self-concerned, and not so giving. Whereas others of you have given enough to a selfish person that doesn't perhaps return the coin or doesn't appreciate where the finances for them has come from. They use you a little bit. The Moon card here, deception. Seeing the shadow side of yourself as well to awaken. Again, this comes with the soul evolution. A lot of you are ascending energetically, so you're shedding. The light that you don't need is being dimmed, and the light that you do require is being heightened and brightened. And so therefore there's a liberation here of where you're starting to feel freedom. You're starting to feel things that are at a higher vibration of where there is no more weight down. You're not being weighted down. You're actually ascending to a higher evolution, if you will, for your greater good, highest good, because you have learnt lessons. You have gone through a lot of the worst things, and you've also seen a lot of people's shadow side within the first 6 months of 2020. And so this is why you are now changing direction. And with the Leo new moon, which is on August 19th, this is a great opportunity to boost your circumstances, to come out of this shadow, to come out of the darkness and really shine and see things and people for what they really are, because this is a very exciting chapter that awaits you. And with the illusionment here, the High Priestess is going to bring some conclusion for you. The secrets will be revealed. The patterns will be revealed as well. And you guys are very in tune with other people's energy right now, because you are wanting to align yourself with the correct soul group. We also have the Star card here. And to get the Star card, you have to have gone through a lot, Capricorn, and a lot of you have. You are now starting to line up with what it is that destiny requires of you, what it is that the soul requires of self. And you know who you are, and you're not settling for anything less than amazing. And this is a beautiful time in your life of where you have renewed that tree of life for yourself. You have definitely taken into consideration destiny path, what it is that you want to grow, what it is you want to manifest, and there's hope in all situations. There's a real beautiful glow of these stars aligning, and you feeling like you're healing once and for all from whatever trauma, from whatever circumstance that may have been that had you at an attachment. You now are ascending to a greater place, and that can only grow. And with this month using the new moon in Leo to catapult you into a higher ascension, you're going to have a bird's eye view of where it is where things have gone wrong, and bring back that stability and that love and that self-assurance that you need for yourself going forward. And I do believe as well that you are very connected to the wisdom and the knowledge that someone has handed down. Could be an ancestry thing for some of you, but there is also an awakening here, an understanding, a spiritual understanding of where you need to be for your path. And you may need to walk away from a few people here, Capricorn. You may need to change direction. You may need to reconsider your path. You may need to cut some people out this month that have been needing to go for quite a while, because you are detaching and ascending to a greater place for your highest good, which is amazing energy. And with this King of Wands being the overall energy, you now know what it is that you want. You now know what you want to put your energy into, where your excitement is, where your passion is, and where everything flows really well for you. This king sits here and looks at everything around it. It's very content, and it's full of ideas and full of passion and full of life. And that's where most of you are heading. Let's get some clarifiers on this for you now. Clarifying the Page of Swords, a Page of Wands for Capricorn. Yeah. Getting out of this mentality. A lot of you are like, well, what's done is done, but I can renew now. I can now choose to choose me and move forward and get rid of these people or circumstances that are not good for your energy anyway. They've needed to go for a very long time. Could be 5 years, 5 months, 5 years of a continual back and forth, someone not changing, someone disappointing you, and you're making the decision. And if you have a rising sign in fire, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, you guys are ascending anyway, and Aries is leading the way here, as well as that Mars element. So whatever it is that you need to kickstart, whatever it is that you now need to release, the time is now to get out of this I can't change it, let it go mentality, and turn around and see what you can be involved in, what you can change, and what you can make amazing for your path going forward. The King of Swords, being straight with others will really be beneficial for you. And I feel a lot of you have found that inner beast and is definitely saying your truth. You're standing in your truth. Yeah, no longer battling it out. You've cut away people that have been toxic. You've cut away situations that haven't served you. And there's no more competition. You are realizing that you do not have to stay in a combative mode. You do not have to stay around people that are toxic. You do not have to allow this in your path. And you are not going to be in any more competition than the person that you were yesterday. You are not going to deal with people's jealousy or toxicity because it drains you too much. You are cutting away that. You're cutting yourself free from that, which is where that liberation feeling is coming from and where the lesson has been learned so that the soul can ascend. The Four of Cups, not wanting to really consider anything that hasn't been truthful, that hasn't had substance, not interested. Yeah, walking away. Some of you are leaving a water sign or an air sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I'm over the games. I don't believe what you're saying. I know that you won't change. I'm moving on to please me. I need to get out of this confusion. I need to get out of these false promises. Calmer waters, please. And a lot of you are saying that. And you've taken the wisdom from the lessons that you've learnt in this cycle that you've been in, and you are moving forward on your path and looking for a clearer direction and calmer way of being. The Hierophant, your marriages, your securities, your spirituality is everything that you're looking at, realigning with source, realigning with those commitments, and making sure that people who are making those vows to you, that they are taken seriously, because some of you are doubting what someone has said to you and questioning their motive, questioning the marriage, questioning the relationship. Others of you are making vows, are getting married, are being very serious in the connection you've made. Some of you are walking away from anything that has no substance, ready to find that person that you're wanting to invest with fully, wanting to go towards something that makes you happy, wanting to go towards someone that makes you happy, getting out of a toxic marriage, getting out of a marriage that you've tried 9 years, 9 months, 9 opportunities to get it right, 9 chances. There's some significance to 9 here. And 9 is they're nearing at the end of that cycle where 10 begins and then you begin again. And some of you are just wanting to start over. Maybe a reconciliation. Others for you are having divorce procedures. The Hermit, the soul-searching card, the detachment card from toxicity. And some of you are feeling very lonely in relationships or have felt very lonely in relationships that you thought had more substance, more security, more stable. Yeah. The foundation that you're wanting to rebuild yourself now, working hard on yourself, what it is that you want, where it is that you want to go, building something for you. Working hard on yourself to change the patterns or the situations that you've needed to. Very, very focused on self, self-worth, and value. The Six of Pentacles. And next month, guys, I'm going to be doing extended readings. So if you're interested in hanging around for your extended each month, then that would be great. Yeah, clarifying. The Six of Pentacles is the Two of Pentacles. You need to put down something, Capricorn. You balancing it out yourself, yes, but you are juggling. You are juggling too many things at the moment. It could be to do with your finances because some of you are in that fear, panic. You need to get stable and centered with what it is that you want. And some of you are confused about someone's love, confused about someone's generosity. Does it come with a condition? Does it come with some kind of manipulation? You're looking at all of those things with a bird's eye view. The Four of Pentacles, taking care of yourself, looking after number 1, centered on a goal, centered on your money matters to ensure that you have financial security. Yeah, you could be networking. You may be dealing with selfish friends and you're cutting them away. Or someone that owes you money and doesn't return. A family member, an extended family member that you've helped out time after time. Others of you are being celebrated because you are now financially securing yourself. It's a pat on the back, especially if there's been an addiction problem or a gambling problem. You are now becoming more stable and secure within yourself and able to bank the money. Others of you are dealing with friends that are very selfish and self-consumed. They're takers. They don't pay their way. They expect you to be paying for them, especially if you have a lot of money or you're in the public eye. They're expecting you to save them. The Moon card, you are coming out of that shadow side of yourself. You have gone through a very emotional time of energy reconnection. The World card, yeah, beautiful. Major Arcana clarifying another Major Arcana. And the World card is knowing that you have flaws and knowing how to get past them, knowing how to renew a situation, knowing how to deal with a new perspective, manifesting something different, getting rid of the deception, the deceiving of yourself, lying to yourself about something, not admitting to yourself what you really are, who you really are, coming out of that shadow. You've also realized that someone at a distance is not who they say they are, and you are awakening to the shadow side of somebody else, that they do have a dark side, and perhaps they never showed you that before. Well, they're showing it up now, and they may be a Taurus or a Leo at this time, because I do feel with that Leo influence, especially with that new moon in Leo, there's a new thing coming in. There's a new path, a new epiphany, a synchronicity, if you will. The Star card, let's clarify the Star card for you, Capricorn. Beautiful, making a decision here. Some of you are making a decision based on your own freedom, based on what it is that you really want, who you really are, and there's a lot of honesty here. This has been an emotional ride for you to come to this decision where an Aquarius is concerned, or a Gemini or Libra that's been confusing. You are guarded to let this person in. For some of you, this is new love. For others of you, you know who you are and you don't match the energy. So you are deciding to set yourself free from that. Maybe cut them away or keep them as a friend. You are keeping someone at a distance because you've changed. Some of you have gone through a very hard time where love relationships are concerned, but you are hopeful that the winds of change are going to be here, and they definitely are. They definitely are. And in the collective of Capricorn, you've been grounded, you've been solid, you've been understanding of self and what self needs, and so therefore you are now going to move forward in a positive way with a positive viewpoint, which is great for some of you who've needed that. The High Priestess, let's clarify the High Priestess, please. The High Priestess. There is someone that does what they want. Capricorn, you know who this person is. Again, they may be someone who likes to get away with the truth, get away with something. They're not honest. They keep secrets. They may be behind your back. This could be a partner, a friend, a work colleague. There's someone who's trying to get away with something, but she's not going to allow it this month. The High Priestess is going to ensure that justice is served here, and whatever it is that needs to be revealed will be. I do feel it could be in a form of communication, of where somebody sees a message or somebody sees something. But the Seven of Swords is, this has been someone trying to get away with something for a very long time. Very, very shady, snaky, I want to say. They may even be ruled by the snake in Chinese astrology. There may be the snake, born in the year of the snake. Whatever relevance that may be to you. But they are very, very looking after number one. They want to make sure you don't know about things. They do keep secrets from you. And they know where you are. They have not awoken yet. They have not ascended yet. They have not got into connection with their own flaws yet. They're still in shadow. Okay? So this person is going to be revealed to you, is going to be shown up to you, and they won't get away with it because there's a thing called karma and the universe sees everything. So you can think you'll get away with things, but you kind of do get your justice served. Let's see what the King of Wands is here for with the overall energy of the King of Wands, Capricorn. And I hope you enjoy the content here. I am different to other readers. I'm always channeling new things, and we do things a little differently here. But that's okay. That's what makes us different in the collective. Yeah. You may be a little bit exhausted by the expectation that someone brings on you, tired of holding everybody up, tired of the same old, tired of the same results. So you're going to try something new. You're going to renew, refresh, take time out, see the perspective, get grounded, use the wisdom, perhaps do a chakra clearing of where you can clear all the chakras out so that new information and downloads can be available to you without the fogginess. Some of you may have had dizzy spells because you're ascending. Some of you may have had foggy kind of thoughts or foggy in the head because of the ascension that's happening for some of you, the evolution. The energetics are changing for you in the chakra system because you're changing, you're evolving. And some of you are really grateful that you've worked hard on yourself, that you are appreciative of everything that you've worked for, everything that you have. And that could be working really hard on your relationship, on your career. There's something that you're very proud of self for. And that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Let's get your Flower of Life card and see what your spiritual guidance is for you, Capricorn, for this time of August 2020. See what further lessons or growth we need to do for ourselves on our self-discovery. Capricorn, please. Capricorn, please. Messages for Capricorn, what they need to change, release, bring in, remove. Mind, yeah, your mindset is very important. So some of you are going to explore what it is, the areas. You may even be involved in helping others through a mindset, keeping in a positive mindset. You need to be the inspiration that you would give to others, is what I'm hearing, and be inspired by your divine and your divinity, that you are divinely loved, and the wisdom and the strength that they bring you. It's very important. From the vibration that you receive too, also with the vibrational pull of the unconditional love that you give yourself this month, you're going to find that you're going to have your mind and heart heal quicker, and also free you of the toxicity that has been around you. Yeah, not what you expect, followed by freedom and how. So this has all got to do with the chakra system. A lot of you are clogged up. A lot of you are needing to find a balance here energetically. And some of you may find something within yourself that you never thought you could do, or you have achieved it. And it's like, I can do this. I can actually be this. I can actually, have this. And some of you are aligning within your truth of how wonderful you are at something, how good at something you really are. And so all of you need to actually let it be, okay? Know that you're safe. Don't resist anything that is of a free choice. Let it flow. Let whatever it is that you are focused on make you feel how good you are. So focus on the things that you love. Focus on the people that you love. And that way you're going to feel the excitement of love again. You're going to feel the wonder of the acceptance. Some of you are going to place that mind, body, spirit into alignment of where you're able to feel that vibration of unconditional love and have the heart healed. You're also going to be the change that you want in your world. You're going to change yourself and be inspired by your own divinity, your own strength, your own love. So there is a lot of self-worth, self-love issues going on with some of you. And as again, we're talking about liberation and freedom turns up. So a lot of you are liberating yourself from anything that was toxic or that manifested in your past that you weren't in control of. This is also called tradition. For some of you, there could have been certain traditions that you were expected to follow that you're wanting to break away from because you don't feel the same way. You're not in the same vibration. You also are going to be opening the skeletons, is what I'm hearing. The closet's going to be opened and you're going to be able to work through what it is that you've manifested through your genetics, what it is that you've manifested, as a tradition, how you want that changed going forward. There's also something to do with genetics where your threads of ancestry is concerned, and being thankful for the lessons, being thankful for everybody who has come before you in learning lessons in ancestry. That's a message for someone. You may even be looking up ancestry at this time. Some of you have formed a blueprint, if you will, by defining yourself of what the past was, and you now are deciding to let that go and liberate yourself to become something that you know who you are, and that you are very powerful, and you are mattered, and you are here on this journey for substance and purpose. Some of you need to flow, and you need to flow with the now. This is what's happening now, opening that heart chakra, opening yourself to all of the opportunities that are in front of you, not jumping too far ahead. Also, a lot of you need to get rid of any old illusions. Let them dissolve, let go and let God, let your spiritual team clear it out. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raguel, cut the cords. Archangel Michael to cut the cords energetically to things that don't serve you, any relationships that didn't work out. detachment here, especially where the heart chakra is concerned, okay? Anything that wasn't for you has not come to pass. Also, Archangel Raphael for your health, to detach from any fear, okay? Detach from that. Archangel Raguel to get rid of any kind of arguments, argumentative people, toxicity. The archangel that you need to call on is, I'm hearing for life purpose. So we're looking at Archangel Shamuel for the beauty in things, Archangel Ariel for the beauty in things. Really calling on that realm is going to be great for you in August, because it will elevate you. It will give you the wisdom. They will give you the wisdom. It's what I'm hearing. They're going to give you the answers when you're at your calmest, okay? So you need to lower that energy of being up here in the crazy and come back down and be grounded. I want to say Tiger's Eye will ground you very quickly. Black Tourmaline will be very well for you as well. Black Tourmaline, my favorite. Amethyst, any kind of crystal that is, you know, brings peace and quiet to you, will center you, center the thoughts as well. It'll unclutter the mind. It will diffuse situations. And as you do detach from old illusions, old things that you couldn't change, you're going to dissolve that within your energy and transcend, okay? Finding that you are moving forward into being who you really are, and more of who you really are, and feel that flow of energy. And, you know, you may just feel a real rush of energy, a burst of energy, passion, fire, and excitement, especially if you have a rising or moon in Leo. You may be feeling the drive, you know, to be passionate, be excited about life. So Capricorn, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for being part of all of my channel and what it offers. And I look forward to connecting with you in the very next video. Take care.